Hello and welcome to Purpose Wrestling. I am Bobby Davies here with David Francisco.
Sup?
We've got a tag team match here. Singh and Jordan Saeed will be taking on the Teens with Attitude.
You know I'm the king of bangers, right? I think this is a banger.
It is.
This is what I do in commentary. I just want to point out the bangers. Look at that power wall.
We've got two veterans here, long-time friends and tag team partners, looking for their first win in Purpose.
O.J.M.O, it might be the greatest veteran in the British wrestling scene today. And the fact that he has Jordan Saeed under his wing and maybe under his control in a way gives him so much power. Look at Jordan Saeed. He has the potential to be one of the greatest stars in British wrestling today. And with O.J.M.O by his side and in his ear, he has an incredible potential in the future. But the now is this team right here. O.J.M.O and Jordan Saeed complement each other so much, and they are dangerous in the tag team division. Dangerous.
The complement of experience and power between them. The knowledge of O.J.M.O and the strength of Jordan Saeed.
Look at the pecs of the shot. Look at that. Oh! I feel like Vince McMahon in that table skit that became a meme. You know the one I'm talking about?
I know. I saw your eyes glow. This young team have been together for a little while now, not quite as long as O.J.M.O and Jordan Saeed, but they have developed a lovely rapport and they have got some real class tag team maneuvers.
They are energetic, they are young, they are innovative, and they're weird. I don't know why he's doing the Macarena in his entrance, but he is. That's Mark Trew for you. He does whatever he wants. They're irreverent. That's the word I was looking for. And they are a great addition to the tag team division here. You know that they are the current WrestleForce tag team champions?
These two young men, fast and agile, and they'll work together to see this one through.
There's a bit of animosity here with these two.
That might have been a mistake by Mark Trew mentioning O.J.M.O's wife there. Jordan Saeed getting protective.
Listen, this is what they do, and I think it's going to be a great contrast between these two teams because when they call themselves the Teens with Attitude, they are indeed teen, right? They're like 19, 20 years old. They still have that, I'm going to say it again, irreverence to them. And Mark Trew has a big mouth and sometimes he pays for it. But in another way, he brings a great attitude and great fire by him. That may be the secret to the victory if he's going to get the win over O.J.M.O and Jordan Saeed here.
Now both of these teams will mouth off. Like you said, teams with attitude. And Mark Trew has got that game. He will mouth off. But we know how much O.J.M.O likes to talk.
Do not pull. Oh man, I just saw O.J.M.O pulling Mark Trew's hair, and I'm like, there's something I hate, especially now that I have this great new haircut.
Your mane.
Mate, don't pull my hair. Just don't do it. And don't pull Mark Trew's hair either. It's interesting that Mark Trew was able to keep his composure there and keep his cool, because he knows he's being teased by O.J.M.O and provoked. But there it is. There it is again.
That experience game. The roll throughs, the flips by Trew, and then RJ goes straight for the hair.
Starting to... he called him an old man. Starting to lose his patience, isn't he?
And now that's got the crowd on his side, chanting Grandad Singh at RJ. Now he needs to... RJ needs to focus on the match now.
Oh my god.
He needs to ignore the antics of Mark Trew and the crowd if he needs to stay in this
the hair again to get the advantage there and get Mark Trew on the ropes.
Goes low with that knee, winding Mark Trew.
We should have seen it coming. I can totally understand why Mark Trew didn't see that coming. It's the experience of RJ Singh in the way.
And a big drop kick to the face. Pulls RJ Singh to his corner. And this is what I meant about the tag team cohesion of the teams with attitude. Kieron Lacey now the legal man. Big tag team offense there. Mark Trew goes low. Kieron Lacey with a big drop kick. Now wearing down RJ, getting between RJ and Jordan Saeed, stopping that tag.
You know, I was in the back talking with Mark and Kieron. By the way, I have a few grips to work with you, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I was talking to Mark and Kieron in the back, and they were telling me how excited they are to be here at Merton Art Space, how they think this venue is so special. And they've seen plenty of shows here. They've been able to help out. In fact, at the last show, they were part of the crew. They were dealing with the raffle. And they were just so excited to be here and wrestling in this ring. They're living their dream right now.
They are, and that was a lovely deep arm drag.
Because let's be honest, who doesn't dream about wrestling in a library?
Who doesn't like to wrestle then have a quick read afterwards before bed?
A little bit more of that tactical offense that you were talking about, Bobby.
Double hip toss. And Mark Trew powers up Lacey and drops him for a senton on straight onto the stomach of Saeed. RJ Singh comes in and he gets a double back suplex for his trouble.
RJ should know that was coming.
Never run at two men.
They are in control right now. It's incredible how, like, the maturity of these young men, they are able to control the ring.
Double topes through the ropes, taking out both members of RJ Singh and Jordan Saeed.
He turned Saeed inside out. Did you see that?
He was upside down and inside out. I think that Kieron is going to have to right him before he gets him back up. There we go. Now he's got to get Jordan Saeed back in the ring. Jordan Saeed's the legal man. I think Lacey's the
it is
legal
indeed,
man.
yeah. They're the two legal men, and it's good how TWF have been able to just isolate one of them and being able to stay fresh.
Both men jockey for position and into the ropes, and Kieron looks for a roll up.
Oh!
Kick out.
That's the savviness of RJ Singh right there. He was able to know exactly where he needed to be. He could predict what was going to happen once the kick out happened, and he took advantage of it. RJ Singh is not shy about the level of experience that he has, and he can show his level of experience every single time. This was just one of many examples of just that.
RJ Singh started wrestling before both Kieron Lacey and Mark Trew were born.
That is true, isn't it?
And the experience is on show now.
Oh my god, I never thought of that until right now. RJ Singh's first match was before, watch the cover.
Kick out at one there. Lacey didn't want to stay down, didn't want to give RJ the satisfaction of even keeping him down for a 2 there.
Maybe RJ Singh's first match was before the parents of Kieron Lacey and Mark Trew, they're different parents by the way, they're not brothers, met, you know?
Could well have been.
Nah, probably not.
I mean, 20 years and 19, 20 years old.
It is a lot of time. I never thought of that. Sorry, you blew my mind. I'm completely distracted about the match because you blew my mind. But hey, RJ Singh and Jordan Saeed are able to isolate Kieron, and they are now using that and taking advantage of the numbers game. Look at that tag team offense. What is this?
Big elbow drop and backbreaker combo, or sidewalk slam combo, into the cover. Kick out at 2 by Kieron Lacey. Now, do you think it was intentional to keep Lacey in the ring to frustrate Mark Trew? He is the hothead of the pair.
Maybe. I do not think it was a strategy like that. I think RJ Singh just took advantage of the situation. He saw the O'Connor roll was coming there. He knew what was going to happen once Saeed would kick out. He trusted Saeed to kick out from that O'Connor roll, and he just took advantage of that. It was about being in the right place at the right time, and that's how they got Kieron isolated. Now, they need to know this, and I'm sure that Jordan Saeed, who has shared the ring a few times with TWA, knows this. Kieron is very good at taking the beating and staying alive.
And a quick roll up by Kieron. And
that's exactly what I'm talking about. He can endure pain and endure punishment like very few that I've seen here in British wrestling, and I think that's going to play to his advantage, to their advantage, unless obviously RJ finds a way to put that down and wear Kieron out so much that he just has nothing left.
This is the experience of RJ and the power of Jordan Saeed.
There's the hot-headedness. There it is.
There it is. We called it before, that the hot-headedness of Mark Trew. He wasn't going to let RJ do that, and RJ knew exactly what he was doing.
Mark Trew is a very emotional wrestler and in a few ways a very immature wrestling, you know? Like the experience won't be there yet and he will be able to be caught on these tricks. RJ Singh knew exactly what he was doing. He was luring Mark Trew in, he was making sure the referee was distracted so that they could take advantage and continue the 2-on-1 attack on Kieron Lacey.
And now he's allowed his heavy Jordon Saeed to get in. But a quick roll from the reverse of the suplex. Saeed kicks out, goes low in the gut, and a big forearm to the jaw of Lacey.
I felt that before. That elbow is deadly. Jordon Saeed can forearm like the best of them.
Now we talked about the heavyweight division in your match earlier in the show, David, but Jordon Saeed would fit perfectly in that heavyweight division with the likes of yourself and Warren Banks.
Are you saying that he's as good as me?
Then he's as heavy as you.
Okay. I don't know if he's going to take that the right way. Big kick to the elbow there. That kind of like paralyzes. You know when you kind of like your elbow hits the chair and you get like a shockwave effect.
Bone.
Yeah, the funny bone.
The funny bone.
But that one didn't hit the funny bone. That hit him straight in the jaw.
That was the heel of the foot right in RJ's jaw.
That could be the opportunity that Kieron needs. There's a tag.
And here he is. He's been getting frustrated on the outside, and he's going to use that now. That frustration, that anger. He is going to take it to RJ Singh and Jordon Saeed. He's not bothered if they're both in the ring. Lovely jumping knee. And he's going to use RJ to step up in a hurricane runner to Saeed. And Mark Trew is all over RJ Singh and Jordan Saeed here.
There's the innovation that I was talking about. His brilliant at coming up with offense from every angle. Look at that.
A double stunner. And neither man knows where they are. RJ, very close cover there on Jordan Saeed. RJ was nowhere to be found to help break that. Jordan Saeed had to kick out and power alone.
Very smart of Mark Trew, trying to get Kieron as quickly as possible and continue the onslaught on the offense. But hopefully Kieron had enough time to rest.
And a tag team code breaker there. And RJ breaking up the 3 count there. This time he had the wherewithal to see his tag team partner was in trouble. There's that aggression of Mark Trew again. He has been well and truly agitated by the team of Jordan Saeed and RJ Singh.
Oh, look at that. RJ knew exactly what he was doing. He made the ref be distracted with Mark Trew. We've seen this at the first show. He hit this on Rex Armstrong. He's loading it up.
Big punch to the jaw there, leaving Kieron Lacey ready for Jordan Saeed's DDT. And he planted that deep. RJ Singh has got hold of Mark Trew's legs, and we've got a 3 count. That is it. RJ Singh and Jordan Saeed get their first win here in Purpose Wrestling. And it was the big one over the teens with attitude. That's going to be good for them going forward.
Incredible how RJ Singh is a master manipulator. The puppeteer of this match. He played Mark Trew and Kieron Lacey like a master and was able to take advantage for him. Incredible strategy brought in by Singh and Saeed. Maybe it's questionable. I'll leave that up to you. But they get out of here with a win.
And we are now going to send it to the back. We are going to talk with all 4 participants in this match to see what they have to say. Thank you everyone for watching Purpose Wrestling here on YouTube. For more matches and full shows, check the links in the description. Follow us on all social media, like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.
See, all roads lead to Purpose Wrestling. And we may have had a bump in the road back at summertime when I lost to Rex. But you know what? From this point on, it's nothing but victories for Singh and Saeed. Tell them, Jordan.
You see, the future may be Kieron Lacey and Mark Trew, but the king, R.J. Singh, and the Shah of professional wrestling, Jordan Saeed, we are now.
That's right. You see, when we are together, we are unstoppable as a team. And we're going to show the whole tag team division in Purpose Wrestling that very point tonight.
So our first match at Purpose Wrestling, our debut, it might not go the way we wanted it, but it just proves that we're up and coming and hungry to conquer the Purpose tag team division.
Okay, bro?
Yeah, just very disappointed that so our debut it wasn't our night. Didn't go the way we planned it.
But we still made the debut.
We still made
proved
it.
that we're worthy to be on Purpose. So
we
the
heard
next
the
show,
crowd.
did you hear the crowd? Everyone was trying, please come back. And that's sure what we're gonna do. See you guys soon.